In a kingdom of ice and fire, there lived a bat named Roma. Roma was a detective, but not a very good one. He stumbled around in the dark, often tripping over his own wings. Nevertheless, Roma had a big case to solve. A dinosaur had been stolen from the local museum, and the thief was still at large. Roma flew over the kingdom, scanning the rooftops for any signs of the missing dinosaur. He spotted a group of shady characters huddled together in an alleyway. Roma swooped down to investigate. Roma listened in as the criminals discussed their plans to sell the dinosaur on the black market. They were a bumbling group, constantly arguing and contradicting each other. Roma couldn't believe how incompetent they were. Roma tried to catch the criminals, but they spotted him and scattered in all directions. Roma chased after them, but his wings were no match for their nimble feet. He crashed into a trash can and fell to the ground, dazed and confused. Roma knew he needed help if he was going to solve the case. He flew to the tree where his friend, a wise old owl, lived. The owl listened as Roma recounted his failed attempt to catch the criminals. The owl thought for a moment before giving Roma a clue. "Follow the trail of feathers," he said. Roma followed the trail to a secret hideout, where he spotted the criminals counting their loot. Roma sneaked into the hideout, trying to retrieve the dinosaur without being detected. He tiptoed past the sleeping criminals, but just as he was about to grab the dinosaur, he accidentally knocked over a vase, waking them up. Roma and the criminals engaged in a hilarious game of cat and mouse, with Roma flying around the room and the criminals stumbling over each other in pursuit. Eventually, Roma managed to grab the dinosaur and fly out of the hideout. The criminals chased Roma through the kingdom, determined to get their loot back. Roma weaved in and out of the streets, trying to lose them. Just when he thought he was safe, one of the criminals jumped onto his back. Roma and the criminal crashed into the museum, causing chaos. But in the confusion, the dinosaur was returned to its rightful place. The police arrived and arrested the criminals, who were still arguing with each other. In the end, Roma may not have been the best detective in the kingdom, but he had solved the case and saved the day. And he had learned that sometimes, even the criminals can be more incompetent than he is.